it's time to save for Jiu Niangzi. Okay, Jiu Niangzi is still 2 patches away. Why am I not talking about Spathodia and Ezra instead? Well, that's because it is necessary to talk about Jiu Niangzi right now, while 6 banner is still up. I will have a separate video of should you pull for Spathodia and Ezra, with more focus on them individually, but for this video, we are going to focus just on Jiu Niangzi. Jiu Niangzi is an account changer and a must pull similar to Tooth Fairy and 6. While they bring unmatched utility, especially when used together, where they greatly reduce the amount of action you would spend on sustain, Jiu Niangzi shines with her unmatched damage output. At P0, she already does what other DPS do at P2, if not more. I previously talked about that the general multiplier for single target skill is 200%, 300%, and 500%, but Jiu Niangzi completely breaks this rule. While her base looks average, she will do from 1 to 3 additional hits of follow-up damage as long as she has Liquor, each doing 60% damage, which, based on the chances, average out to 2.2 hits for each skill cast. And that is adding 132% damage multiplier on top of the base skill, which is now 292% at rank 1, and I'm not even taking cheer into account here. Her ultimate is also quite insane. Its multiplier changes between 350% to 550% based on how many targeted hits, making it good for both AoE and single target stages. And if she has 6 Liquor when casting the ultimate, it even gets 100% penetration, allowing her to penetrate the enemy as if they're naked. Of course, there's always a catch, and for Jiu Niangzi, it's her Liquor mechanic. Both her skill and her ultimate are much weaker without Liquor. You can get it by using her channel skill or her ultimate when below 6 Liquor, but if you're only getting it from those, you will likely end up having trouble with your rotation. To solve that, you need 6 in her team. That's because there's another way for Jiu Niangzi to get Liquor, and that's from buffs. At the end of the round, for each 4 unique buff the team has, Jiu can get 1 Liquor. 6 collection of buff is simply perfect for that, and will make sure she won't be missing out on damage potential due to the lack of Liquors. And the last thing about her kit I want to bring up is that her skill 1 count as 1 follow-up attack and her skill 2 count as 2 follow-up attack, which means in 2 skills she can generate 3 Eureka for 37, so goodbye Lydia. Now hopefully I've convinced you that Jiu Niangzi will be a game changer for your account, and you should also have 6 in her team. Let's talk about her banner. The reason I'm bringing this up so early is because her banner is a little bit different from the usual raid out banners. First off, her pity is completely separate from the rest of the banners, which means it doesn't matter if you have just lost a 50-50 or have been quote-unquote building pity, the worst case scenario is still 140 pulls. And if you miss the chance to get her, she won't join the standard banner after 3 patches like the rest of the cast. Instead, she is only projected to be rerun during the next Lunar New Year patch. So if you're free to play who cares about meta at all, consider keeping at least 50 pull by the end of patch 1.5, even if it means skipping both 1.5 characters. This will allow you to get at least 1 copy of Jiu Niangzi even if you hard pity her at 140 pulls, since you will get around 90 to 100 pulls throughout the patch 1.6, and her banner will last the entire patch instead of just the first half. Now, for people who buy monthly cards, the season passes, or even packs, there's something else you should know. Jiu Niangzi's banner has a rebate shop. You will get 1 currency for the shop for each pull you do on Jiu Niangzi's banner. In this shop, you can purchase copy of Jiu Niangzi for 200 currencies each, which makes Jiu Niangzi cheaper to P5 than any other characters. Personally, I'm gonna be hoarding pulls for the next patch and going all in with P5 Jiu Niangzi. What about you? This has been Steam Bun X. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.